Hi, I'm Tekno, and welcome to Tekno Gaming Corner, the review show on tabletop games. Before you click away, yes, I did say tabletop games, not video games. You're wondering, why not video games? Well, here's the problem with that. That market is pretty much flooding. I mean, you got high guys like Angry Joe of AngryJoeShow.com and Jew Wario of ThatGuyWithTheGlasses.com fame. They're great, but I don't want to actually try to be better than them. I actually want to show, hey, I watch these guys. These guys are cool. I want to do something a little different though. So here I am with tabletop games. You're wondering, what do you mean by tabletop games? You mean like Monopoly, Battleship, Magic the Gathering? Sorta. See, I'm a nerd at heart. Well, more or less a geek. And I love obscurity. I love board games, card games, miniature games, role playing games that you actually have to scour the ends of the earth to find. You hear them in the back alleys of any hobby shop. Well, that's what we're going to be focusing on for a while, anyway. I mean, when our budget gets a little bit up there, we'll be doing some reviews on video games, obscure video games that you've probably heard of in the distance, but never really thought, hey, I should go out and buy that. So, the first board game we'll be talking about, yes, I said board game, because it's a new month, new year. Why not a new start on board games? Because board games have been getting a pretty bad rap. So, this board game is called Runebound. Now, Runebound combines two of my favorite loves, Dungeons & Dragons and MMORPGs. Wondering, why those two? Well, Dungeons & Dragons, I actually like sitting in a room with my friends with sodas, chips, having a good laugh while in a dungeon or out in the woods, killing things. And MMO, times I like to stay up at night and, just click away. Now, let's talk about why I like these a little bit more. First, let's look at characters. Now, I want to show you the characters, actually, because, well, I actually want you guys to go out and purchase the game. Anyway, you start off with 12 cards. These cards are the character cards. When you and your buddy sits down and decide it, okay, who's gonna go first, you can all choose which character card you want, or you can just draw them randomly. It's up to you. But there's 12 anyway. Now, once you have them, it's time to sit them on this beautiful board and out into the world. But you're wondering, how can I decide where to go? That's easy. With these 4 colored cards, each card represents a difficulty level, kind of like in an MMO. You have green, which means easy, yellow, which means tough, blue, which means difficult, and red, which means, well, extreme. You need to level up to actually be able to handle those last two. I wonder, how do you level up? Well, as you play, you'll realize there's all these little green orbs on the board. Each orb corresponds with the color of the card. And each one has their own little experience points once you manage to achieve it. Green, you get 1, yellow, you get 2, blue, you get 3, and red, you get 4. Now, when you do have enough experience points, you can actually exchange them for experience counter. These work like leveling up or upgrading your character. You can upgrade your stats. Your stats consist of heart, body, soul. Actually, no, it's mind, body, soul, heart. Damn you, Monty. Anyway, you also boost up your health and your stamina. But there's a little problem with your health. You see, the game works by your health. Depending on where your health is where you can stop fighting. You're probably wondering what I mean by that. Well, you can only level up your health 3 times throughout the game. I mean, you can level up your other stats as many times as you want. But once you hit 3 when you're upgrading for your health, that's where you're pigeonholed. As in, when you don't level up your health, you can take on all comers, green through red. But once you level up once, you can't do green anymore. Level up again, can't do yellow. And last time, can't do blue. But it's still a fun game. Now, what's also cool is that this game comes with miniatures. I know, all board games come with miniatures. But not the kind of miniatures you think. See, these miniatures kind of, well, not kind of, they actually do look like the pictures on the cards. And what you can do is you can either sit there and paint these, like I did, or you can leave them gray. But painting them is a lot more fun because, well, after a while, if you don't paint them, they all look the same, and it's not fun. Anyway, this game is great. I mean, it's fun when it's a rainy day, snowy day, or you just want to get your friends together and you don't want to play D&D for a while and you just want to play a role-playing game. Anyway, what's great about this game is that it actually has different expansions. It has monster expansions, character expansions, and board expansions. See, the character expansions give you new and different classes, just like in D&D and in MMOs. Same with board, same with the monsters. Now, this game is so awesome. It's only $50, just like the price of a normal video game. And the expansions, as in the monsters and the characters, they're all $10. Pretty nifty, huh? You'd be saving a lot more if you just buy a board game instead of a video game anyway. Anyway, my producer wants me to give this a score or rating. And I don't like doing the whole rating it between 1 and 10. I like giving a percentage. And when you hit 90 and up, nah, screw that. When you hit 80 and up, you get a Tekno seal of approval. So I give this game a 96%. Yeah, that sounds like a reasonable one. It's great for anyone who's a D&D fan or an MMO fan. I suggest going out, buying it, getting your friends together, and trying it out. The rules are kind of complicated at first, but it gets simple as you keep going. Well, that's all the time I have. Hope to see you guys again real soon. And in line.